this line all the time of, oh, I wish I could buy kicks like you do and at the rate that you do. And I heard it way more, I think, in 2018 when I felt a little reckless in terms of picking up kicks. There's a lot of pairs, okay? But I hear that line a lot, and everybody's like, I just wish I could be like you. All right, you wish you could be like me? This ain't, I wish I was like Mike. But you wish you could be like TJ? Okay, let's just go ahead and let's break down how you can be like me too. What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Swoosh Chains. This is definitely a video I hope helps you. The beginning was definitely meant, trust me, to be comical because I just need to go ahead and break it down for you. But before I do, we know the regulars. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. I have no idea how you came to my channel, but I appreciate that you are here. For everybody that's already subbed, that's always in the comments, always engaging with me, I appreciate it. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're a brand new sub, just understand I try to get back to every single comment, even if it's just a heart. If you say some ignorant ish, just understand I'll probably respond okay, laugh out loud, or if I got time that day, I might clap back. I'm just gonna be very real with you. Just being honest. But you know what? I'm creeping closer and closer to that halfway mark of my goal for the year of 10K. We're getting closer to 5K. Very thankful for that. I'll try to share some news of what I want to do once I hit that 5K mark. But in relation to this specific video, because I kind of want to keep it short, okay? So I really have heard this comment from people, oh, I wish I could buy kicks like you. And then, I've heard other people mention that, there are subs that will watch sneaker YouTubers because maybe they're not in a position to buy the shoes that they see different people picking up and then showcasing on their channel, whether they're doing reviews, performance reviews, doesn't matter, but maybe they're not in a position to do that. I 100% understand that. We are all in different financial positions. I have people that watch me and that I'm associated with and I'm friends with that are in different levels of life, in terms of their finances. Some are, some would consider themselves better, I would consider them better, and some are still reaching to get to that point where I may be at. The reality is, okay, I'm no different than anybody else that really is viewing or watching. I have student loans my darn self, okay? I have bills that have to be paid every single month. I have, savings goals that I want to hit. I contribute to my 401k every single month. I got holidays coming up. I got friends with having babies that I got to make sure, I take care of baby shower gifts. You got birthdays that are always coming up. So there are things that I experience the same as you. Rent, gas, electricity, water, all that has to be paid. I got a dog, she's got to be taken care of, okay? I like to eat out. So different things, okay? I'm just like you. There's no difference about what I may do in my day-to-day life, but yes, I'm still picking up shoes. And do you want to know how? I mean, it's really not a secret, but we're going to go ahead and get into how, okay? This is how you do it. You can just go ahead, we're gonna roll the clip of the music. This is how you do it? No? Okay, I'm gonna stop being recording now. Disclaimer, first off, I do wear a grade school size shoe, so my shoes are always gonna be a little bit cheaper, okay? Like if you wanna look at those Black Cement, aka Bread Forge that released, men, y'all had to pay $200, okay? Mine were $140, and then that second pair I got was on discount, okay? So that just doesn't count, but that is a disclaimer that I have a kid shoe, so it is a little bit easier at times for me to account for what I have to spend for shoes, but if we're talking about like, I don't know, a Jordan 11, okay, I'm still having to pay like $170 plus tax, so it's not the cheapest option, but that was just a disclaimer. So number one, create a budget. I do this every single month, okay? I can't stress this enough. You create a budget. That budget is a plan. Think about this. If you are in the NBA playoffs and you don't have a game plan whatsoever of how you're going to stop that leading scorer that you know is going to light you up that game, you deserve to lose. You deserve to lose. So this may be harsh, but you deserve to not have the money to get that shoe you want if you don't want to create a budget and make sure that you have a plan for your money. That budget can be extremely simple. It's just a plan, okay? You need to, before the month actually arrives, you need to lay out what you're going to bring in as income, those mandatory expenses of what you have, and then what's left over. And from what's left over, you need to save a little bit. maybe put a little bit more, you know, towards a debt that you got. You always want to try to pay more than the minimum on at least one debt that you have. And then finally, that last bottom line that's left, that's your treat yourself money. That's your fun money, okay? So that first thing you need to do is create a budget. Second thing you need to do, you need to actually look ahead. We're still talking about planning. It's always about planning. You need to look ahead to what's coming out, because you're going to need to use some judgment and some discernment to not go and try to get every single thing that comes out. Releases happen daily now. There's no more of this weekly stuff. Releases happen daily. Don't think that there aren't shoes that I may think look good or I like that I don't pick up. Even if I take an L on them, could I go back and get them? Of course, I missed out on the Fear God Air Raids. Like, I actually really wanted those. I thought that was a dope shoe to spice up my collection. But I didn't hit on the sneakers app. I could have very easily gone to StockX and picked that shoe up after that. But I'd already planned in my mind. I'm like, okay, so I could go back and spend, I'm gonna have to go over retail once I go to StockX, so like $190. Or I know that I want to get that Air Jordan 12 that comes out for ladies, that black reptile. I want to get that 12 that comes out on Friday the 17th. Yeah, we'll be doing videos on that. I want to get that shoe, which means if I want to spend the $190 on that or above $190, okay, now I'm definitely taking money away from what could go to another release. So you always have to use some judgment or discernment. You can like a lot, but you don't need everything that comes out, and you just got to be real with yourself and with your budget. Like, I see so many that, you know, are on IG or on YouTube, and they're like, man, like, I missed out, like, I can't get everything. Or I see some YouTubers where they say, like, they can't keep up with, you know, they can't stay in the game or they can't stay ahead of the game. Who told you this game had to be you buying every single release that came out? What idiot told you that? Because if you believed it, I'm sorry, but you are playing yourself. You need to stay true to you and your damn budget and your finances in this, okay? There is no written rule that says you need to get every single release to stay relevant in this. And if you think that's what you need to do, then more power to you. I hope you have a bottomless savings account, which you don't, I guarantee you. So that's a great way to play yourself in this game. All right, so you need to plan ahead, not think every single release is gonna happen. And then number 3, just for me, in terms of like the pickups I get, listen, sometimes wait and go back for delayed W's. Wait. Everything doesn't have to happen in that moment. You can wait for W's. We know that a lot of shoes will go on sale after a while. I mean, I'm someone personally that I don't mind if a shoe is 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 condition, if it's at the right price. Somebody has already worn it a few times, but it still looks immaculate, looks great. I am fine with that, because guess what? You may be able to pay a little bit under retail, or if it's a super hype shoe, they may sell it to you at retail. But so don't be afraid to circle back around and take a delayed W. But that's how I go about, you know, my life myself when it comes to getting sneakers. So many people are like, oh, I couldn't get so-and-so because I had this and this and this. A lot of those are staple things in life that we all have, and then I'll have different people come back. I wish I could get X, Y, and Z like you do. Trust me, you can. I would guarantee you I could overhaul a lot of people's budgets. They don't even have one, so I guess create a budget for them. But I could overhaul a lot of people's budgets based on their income, based on what they have to actually pay every single month for expenses, and then look at what they have varied left over. What is that disposable income? I guarantee you I could find the ways, find the money in there to account for them getting those releases that they actually want. But it would still come down to, are you actually going to have the self-discipline to stick to that and not go and spend it all on fast food or eating out or clubbing, or I don't know what y'all people do with your time, but whatever you do, understand it's going to take away from something else, okay? So it's not rocket science of how I afford the shoes, afford the things that I like. Outside of shoes, you guys have seen me pick up Nike bags, Golden State Warriors shirts, Michigan shirts, what other shirts? I got a jersey coming in that I'm going to be able to show you guys. So I like other things outside of just shoes. You know, this is a Nike Warriors jacket. I'm debating getting the pants that actually goes with it. So you can make it happen. This didn't end up being as short as I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. Hopefully it helps somebody out. So you guys can let me know in the comment section. Is this helpful? You know, is this how you go about buying shoes? For some of you, I know you're in a much better place, so maybe you don't need to sit there and plan out your releases like that. But for others, us everyday people, still making sure we take care of it all. Okay, this may be helpful for us. I definitely hope that it is. And thank you so much for rocking with me. If you rock with the video, you can go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you stayed to the end of this video, bless your heart. I appreciate you. And just go ahead and just put in the comment section, plan for your kicks. If you stayed to the very end of this, just go ahead and put plan for your kicks, and I'll know you did that. I appreciate it. Peace out.